Hey, have you ever heard of the phrase fake it till you make it? One of my new friends, Millennial4388, left a comment talking about this phrase, and it is a very common phrase in the software engineering industry where I've worked for the past 6 years. I've been in big tech for the last over 2 years, and I have to say it's a very, very important concept. And if done incorrectly, it could lead to very bad results where you look incompetent, and you lose a lot of credibility. So today I want to talk about why it's important to fake it till you make it, and then I'll also discuss how you can fake it till you make it. But before that, I want to discuss what we do here on this channel. So basically, we are trying to become as articulate as humanly possible, and you can only do that by practicing constantly, just being consistent in practice, and also improving the inputs into your life, into your vocabulary. So that's another one of my goals here, just to be a really good input into your life, basically exposing you to powerful concepts so that you can internalize them and use them in your day-to-day vocabulary as well. And that way we can both become more articulate together. So, I mean, I can't do all the heavy lifting here. You have to also practice speaking in your own time as well, in your daily life to improve your articulacy. But it is proven that improving your inputs will increase the quality of your outputs. So just to keep my promise for this week, I'm going to do 7 days of authenticity. So this is day 2 of authenticity. And the word authenticity comes from the Greek word authentikos, which means original, genuine, uh, principle, itself derives from authentes, which means one acting on one's own authority as the master or doer. And that's definitely a very powerful concept, and I think important enough to be the third one in our Words and Wisdom series. Last week's was nuance, which is kind of affects today's concept as well. So we want to go into the phrase that we were talking about earlier. Uh, what was it? I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I don't do any edits, no music, no BS here. We're just talking straight value, and basically, I don't want to insult your intelligence by doing a bunch of jump cuts. I don't want to waste my own time. So faking it till you make it. That's what we're talking about. Why should we fake it till we make it? So if you don't fake it till you make it, you're essentially never going to improve your life. You're not going to do things that you feel uncomfortable doing. You're always going to feel some level of imposter syndrome. There's going to be people online or wherever that you're going to be comparing yourself to and thinking that you're not up to that standard. But when in reality, if you actually know the people that you look up to, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be as extraordinary as you think. And when people are that extraordinary, they're the outlier. I talk to super talented people every single day, and it's really not humbling, I guess, whenever I speak to them. It brings them down to earth a little bit, right? Everyone's just human, just like you. And if you're average, able-bodied, sound mind, you can perform at their level as well. It's just a matter of faking it till you make it. So, um, yeah, that's why you should fake it till you make it. I have a story behind this as well. Whenever I was working at the construction company, I was a software engineer at a construction company in the Midwest, and I was doing a bunch of interviews for big tech. And eventually, I got a bunch of offers from the big tech companies. Well, not a bunch. I got like 3, but the salaries were 2 to 3 times more than what I was making at the construction company. And in my mind, with this increase in salary also came an increase in expectations of about the same amount, 2 to 3x. And that left me thinking, am I 2 to 3x better than I was at the construction company? Like, how is that going to work, right? That's not the case at all. People hire at these big tech companies basically based off of what they imagine working with you would be like. They want to work with someone who can pick up on things quickly. If you can pick up on things quickly, then you would fit in basically. And picking up on things quickly is not that difficult. You just have to be really interested in the thing, or at least delude yourself into thinking that you're interested in the thing, and you'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly. I promise you. You just have to put in earnest effort toward picking the thing up. And that, I think that leads us into the next step, into how you can fake it till you make it. And for this, I have, I guess, kind of a story. It's not really a story, just an example situation. So imagine someone is asking you, like you're in a design meeting, right? You're presenting something for the first time, and it's a design that you're not really sure about, for a system that you're not super familiar with. And while you're presenting, someone asks you a difficult question that you don't really understand. The worst thing you can do is not be authentic in the situation. If you make up some answer, you will get shot. That answer will get shot down full of holes. You will look like an idiot. You'll just look incompetent in general, and you'll lose credibility, because then people will know that like either way, people are gonna know that you don't know what this thing is. So why risk your credibility here, right? So the best thing you can do here is to be authentic to yourself and just say, I don't know the answer, but I can get back to you with the answer, after the meeting or something. You just earnestly just take a note down, and people will honestly appreciate this. Like they'll feel heard. So this is the nuance here. That person asking you the question, they just want to sound smart. That's the nuance here. They're trying to contribute. Either they're trying to contribute to the design discussion and sound smart themselves, or I mean they do genuinely want to help you create a better design. Either way, you listening to what they have to say is the most important thing here, and you just jotting it down and actually getting back to them with the answer later is the best course of action. So I still think authenticity is a super important concept, and wow, I'm cringing because I just used the word super, and that doesn't feel very articulate. I'm gonna have to find some way to remove that from my vocabulary. But yeah, so yeah, no music, no edits here. I'm just gonna leave that in, and I don't think I really have much else to talk about regarding this subject today. So I'll see you next time. Peace.